So what do you feel? What is your what is called a routine or your performance and you usually follow? It's your personal.
My personal daily routine.
Yes.
So then I would like to say that I have no routine. There's certainly no routine in my daily life. When I wake up, it is uncertain. When I go to sleep, it is uncertain. When I study, it is uncertain. But things happen like this.
It's your what is called impact of capricious mind. You are capricious mind. Is you are means capricious means khamkhiyali kona etaka bola hai.
Yes, it's true. I accept it.
No, yes, it's accepted. But your view and your part, your activity, your responsibility, your accountability is education that is related. But your capricious mind will not be helpful over here. You need to follow a routine. Is it?
So there is a rough routine that is to be followed because of the syllabic study and which I need to complete in due time. Yes, there is a rough routine that like you study in the morning time and sometimes in the night, and if you feel energetic then probably after the meal of the noon. So you can study right there. So there is a rough routine, but it is not followed every day, and things change. Sometimes I study early in the morning, very early, and sometimes it gets late night. Such things happen.
Now, specifically, why do you not follow exactly a routine that should be that will keep your health always what is called energetic?
Yes, sir, obviously. So the reason behind this is just not my fickle-mindedness or something like that. There is also a deep reason behind this. That what I feel that if you have specific routine, if you just have the pressure of studies in your mind, then what you can do that you can study, you can get good marks in the examination, you can solve problems well, but following a strict routine kills your innovativity. That's the thing, that when you are just following that there's a strict routine that I will study 1.5 hour physics now, that something if it happens like that, when it is 1 hour 15 minutes and you get an interesting concept that you need to study about, and then there's innovation that comes in you, but you can't give yourself the time. No, my time is fixed.
Yes, all right, I accept this. Have you studied R.L. Stevenson?
So yes, sir.
So now your standard is just 11.
Yes, sir.
Have you studied R.L. Stevenson?
Yes, sir.
Reckless life? You want to move endlessly?
Yes, sir. Probably it was a poem in the lower classes.
Not lower classes exactly.
No,
it is
that
very
means-
much related to our what is called day-to-day life.
Yes, sir. Yes.
So we exactly do not study at this type of what is called spiritualized poems that do help us to develop our ideas. What is your concept in this regard? It is a caprice mind. He was always he always tried
Exactly,
to.
sir. See, it will not be quite good to say that I don't have any routine. I have a routine, but that's not a daily routine. That's a monthly routine. When there is a new month, I just fix in my mind that I will have to complete this much of these subjects, and thereafter I don't just follow any daily routine. I just keep doing all these things, and it happens that after a month I just complete what I intended to complete in that month. I just follow a monthly routine, because if you even don't follow a monthly routine, then you will be exactly out of the syllabic studies, and that can truly harm your studies adversely.
But if there is a specific, whenever just you are going to appear in any examination in accordance to your standard 11 and 12, and means accumulately it is 2 years course, and after that you are, but right now it is, I don't know. I do have no but circulation or other just in written forms about our syllabus. So now we are just a bit confused what to do and what not. So I feel myself on our syllabus is 11 and 12, the standard is. So what do you expect? Your syllabus is to be followed 11 and 12, then inculcation and the repetition, and thereafter a lot more this arise. So now in this regard, and I shall say you something about, perhaps you are very much aware. So what is exactly, I would say, the learning pyramid. Do you know that? Have you studied about the learning pyramid? So exactly we learn 5% what we hear, 10% of what we read, and 50% of what we see, and 20% of what we see and hear, and 30% of what is demonstrated to us, and 50% if we engage in a discussion, right? And 70% if we practice doing, and 90% if we teach others. It is exactly the pyramid. It is scientific, it is a research.
This is the last one, 90%. It was that.
What is your
It's Richard Feynman used to say, the great physicist also used to say the same thing. There's a thing called Feynman technique of study.
Yes.
He also used to say that they study something and then teach it to someone who doesn't know about it. And
He is
the concept
exactly, you can say he is an educationist.
Yes, sir, he's obviously an educationalist, but foremost he's a Nobel laureate physicist.
So I know it is, but we are related right now. At this stage, you being a student, you must follow your, means that limitation. You are a student at least now. You are very much curious minded to learn something else. He is physicist and he is educationist. Everybody accepts. So being student, you do follow, and I think it is effective. It has an impact. And what is that impact? Do you follow this research, this hightings about education?
Yes, sir, sometimes I do follow, and so it has obviously a good impact that you can understand that how you are studying and if there is any faultiness in your study or not, if you need to develop in any sector or not. So that's the thing that you understand. So sometimes you should follow.
So it is not exactly the problem. You have to go and to study and just try to analyze this. What exactly that pyramid does mean? It is a graphical forms. Geometrically, I would say you. Because I am here, I am just what is called teaching you literally. But mind, past, and our everything, all subjects are related with the science and with the nature directly. So exactly our education system that directly helps us to the society. Socialism is first, then humanisms, then these two concepts, abstract concepts, help us to find out our path, our way to lead the life that is destined to the peak. The pyramid has a peak line. What does it mean scientifically? It's a tough question for you at this stage.
Basically, it's So it's quite like the stairs of a ladder. You follow one by one, you just look at your way. Once you reach the peak, and you don't need to think about it. It's
That
quite-
means you support, you favor the learning pyramid
Yes,
and the
obviously.
step and graduality and the system. That is there always. I need it. So through discussion now, exactly the literature, reading it, you can understand. And following the syllabus and others, everything that you can understand. But now your activity and your this pedagogical teachers, attending classes, online classes, reading books. There are a lot more activities that you are supposed to perform every day. Is it?
Yes, obviously.
So why do you not make such comment? Yes, sir, I have a routine, but sometimes I do not follow, sometimes I follow, sometimes I dislike, sometimes I make myself, sometimes I want to make myself entirely free. Free means from my responsibility, from my accountability, so I become like a bird in the sky.
So after all, I want to say one thing that I'm not a train. I'm not a train that I'll have to leave at this much time at 8:13 p.m. and I'll have to reach there in 10:15. I'm not a train.
You are not written, you do not have the schedule.
Yes.
But life is scheduled, there are 24 hours that make a day and 60 seconds make a minute. So ultimately everything has, and the sun rises, it has its time and it sets up and it sets. And the afternoon or is also twilight. That's called the setting of sun. It has the schedule. So life has also, it has a schedule. But limitation is there. And that limitation is to be utilized properly. And within that much period, you have to have your goal that is targeted and is to be. And you have to have your success. Achieve. So now, yes, really, I am going to ask you, really, it should not be, it ought not be, but sometimes I feel a little curious about your activities. How do you act? And what do you do? That is valued? It is not. But it's yours.
So what I do in a day, in a common day. So I sleep about 6 or 7 hours a day. Sometimes it might be less, sometimes it might be more. And it's a rough thing that I think. So and there is no specific time schedule for the study. Sometimes I would play cricket in the ground, and sometimes I watch movies that I like to watch, listening music, and following all these things the day spends.
You have studied entirely based on Bengali. All that concepts, physics, whatever your subjects were in previous years. But how have you figured out and acquired this language?
This language.
So you please say about that we the Bengali medium students can make ourselves this linguistical concept, and we become very much puzzled while it is said that English is our media for further study. So you have covered up this specifically, and being in Bengal, and you are all pedagogical teachers were Bengali versification based your educational system was. So how have you? So tell me something else so that your friends, your followers, and for the future students, they can follow you. Tell something for.
So there are 2 points. First of all, you need to think that when you speak and write in such a kind of tough language like Bengali, then you must understand that English is a very easy language in respect to Bengali, as there are only 6 alphabets. On the other hand, in Bengali there are several kinds of alphabets and spelling related hazards and something and many things else. So first of all, you need to think that English is an easy language. It's much easier than Bengali. And thereafter, what you need to think is your limitation, that you can't continue your higher studies in your mother tongue. This is probably good or bad. I would not like to make my comment on that, but this is true that if you are a science student, then you can't continue the higher education well enough in your mother tongue. So you will have to pick up the language. You will have to be comfortable with the language. Otherwise, you will have to face great difficulties. So when you know that something you are doing is easy, and when you know that you will have to do that, you have there's no other option to follow, then things automatically come. And first of all, that and the most important thing is that you must have the eagerness to learn. You must have the curiosity to learn a new language. And if you have all these things and a good teacher and a not a good teacher, just a pedagogue who is quite expert and experienced about the language, then you can easily pick up it. It's not.
So what is your information and what we want to convey your friends, means your juniors, means those who are now in 9 or 8, 10 or either just 7, 8, like this way.
If you are a Bengali medium student, continue your studies of Bengali in Bengali language. But beside that, have an English book coinciding with your syllabic studies, where you can follow the same syllabus in English too, as it will be needed much. And it is obviously true that you can continue your education in your mother language just up to the HS, higher secondary examination, and thereafter, if you are a science student, if you want to get a BSc degree or engineering degree or medical degree, anything else, you will have to follow the English language. So beside of reading the Bengali books, keep an English book in your hand that coincides with your syllabic matter, and then just keep studying that.
So what is exactly, how do you just convey this message to the students, my friends, my juniors or my followers and those who are to appear the educational systems means examination? How will they be at it? How can they pick up easily?
The English language.
Yes. What ideas that you have?
Yes, sir. If you want to go to more subjective way, then I would like to say that follow the same rule that you followed while learning Bengali. First of all, listen, then understand, then try to read, and thereafter try to write.
Then you are just ignoring one part, that English teacher, in linguistic teacher should always be an experienced person who always suggests the students.
Yes, sir. So that's,
Your subject is English, always try to.
so it is not in the hand of the students, and that is why I didn't tell it. How the teacher will teach, how can it be in the hand of the students? It depends on the teacher. I have just said that what the students can do. So, what the teachers will do, that I can't.
Now you have an experience and you have gained it.
Yes. The experience is not quite good, but you will have to continue with it. I will not like to elaborate.
So why do you not making comments and this message would encourage the students, and it is an assurance to the students if they follow, and they must
Yes.
have a hold at this language.
Always.
Why do you not tell?
So, the only thing I would like to say that have your curiosity and study lots of books. And if you have a good teacher, then you are very lucky. There is nothing more you can
That
do.
means you are telling being Bengali medium students, it is not at all a problem. Problem is with.
No, sir. That's the truth. You can't deny it.
Exactly. Exactly. I should not say, but the teacher should always, the linguistical teacher should always be what is called active at its application, implication, amendment. We have to use the core systems, listening, then speaking, then reading and writing. The system is exactly based on, like we have picked up Bengali. This is the exact system. So language is not at all a problem. Problem is our system, our teaching. That should be.
So that is something that being a student you cannot change. So being a student, what you can do that you can have your curious mind, just wanting to learn more and more and more. You can have lots of books. You can search it in the Google, in YouTube, or any other social media platform, or anything else. So that's what you can do being as a student. And fortunately, if you get the chance to make a change, then that's quite good.
That means it is your conclusive part. Means it is your activity, it is your attention, and it is your teacher. This means the accumulation of the surrounding. Means surrounding is educationally surrounded systems. It is to be always applied, it is to be followed. And basically it is ignored in Bengali, but I have a strong concept that all that Bengali medium students can be made familiar or fluent or eloquent at English. Is it right?
Obvious. There is no doubt.
So it's success, and I have proved, and you are experienced right now. So you can say the students follow the system, linguistical system. It is in Bengali, it is in every mother, means every language, regional language. So you have to follow that listening, then speaking, then reading, and then writing. And obviously grammar is hardly, it is not at all tough exercises that can be. It is understandings.
Yes, the grammar is absolutely a sense, not just exercises that you practice in your copy. It's a sense. If this sense you sensualize in your mind, then your writings will follow the grammar, and your grammar will also follow your language.
So really, I am very much what is called pleased to listen you, and this message will help the students to have this. And with the teacher should never present or educational system or should never teach haphazardly, following exactly the system is. That is quite usual and common in any language. If anyone wants to study any language, he can achieve. That's all. Nothing more. I would like to say you today. This will help you and help other students.